Oh, hey, you guys. You guys ever played Sonic the Hedgehog 3? Well, this is gonna be a walkthrough to get all the Chaos Emeralds, just the regular Chaos Emerald, in Sonic the Hedgehog 3 and Knuckles. Which, I'm pretty sure it's the same way in Sonic the Hedgehog 3, just a regular one. But if it isn't, somebody correct me. So, let's start. This little animation, Sonic, running, Supersonic. That's what you guys are gonna be. You guys are gonna be Supersonic by the end of this video. If you do it right. Oh, notice how Knuckles' shoes, yeah, they're painted wrong. Or colored in wrong. So here's to get the first one. Pretty sure you guys all know how to get that one. I might, oh, nothing. So, if you guys, don't already know it, to get the rings, like, when you get all of them, like right there, then all the rings just pop up. To do that, you actually have to get all the blue balls that are around on the outside. So like if there's some that look like right here, if there's some in the middle, get all the ones on the outside and they all turn into rings. I'm not gonna get the rings just for the time's sake, but you can go ahead and collect the rings. You get continues and extra lives and a whole like a big score. But just for the sake of the time, I'm not gonna get it. Oh, here's the first Chaos Emerald, the green one. So by the end, you're gonna have all 7, and it's only the first 2 levels. You see how this is Act 1, but this is level 1. So then there's Act 2, level 1. So we're gonna get them all by Act 2 of the second level. So you'll be beating. Oh, and that little tree thing. If you ever wonder why like that disappears, that's because it's supposed to show you an inside view. Like when I was a kid, I was like, why the hell is it like that? But yeah, now I know why. And here's how to get the second one. When I was a kid, I used to think this was part 2, just because of that little robot guy that pops up. Here's how to get the second one. Oh yeah, you do the same thing. You make sure to get all the outside ones, and the inside ones just turn into rings and they get themselves. Not sure if that makes any sense, but yeah. So get the outside ones, and if you hit, just in case you never played this game, or I don't know why you would be watching this if you haven't, but if you hit those white ones, they bounce you, and they're fucking annoying, so try to avoid those, and the red ones just end the game and the special stage. So, try to avoid them. Well, I guess the white ones, not as much, but the red ones don't touch. And you see here, I'm not even going to go around the second one, they all just turn into rings. So, we got the second one. Orange or yellowish one. And you want to see both of them in Act 1, so these are pretty easy. You go there. Man, that freaking Tails. So if you guys are playing 2 players, it's actually better to get Tails, because he's going to help out in some of the parts you'll see. But there's going to be some parts where you're stuck on it, or there's one that's too high and Sonic can't reach it by himself. So you're going to have to use Tails to reach it up there, unless you know another way. I just found it easier to use Tails to help you fly up there. So go ahead and, if you're going to pick it, pick Tails. Oh, this part I was trying to do it fast, that's why I kept getting hit. But hey, at least I beat it, and I didn't die. So Act 2, this is where you get 2 more Chaos Emeralds. The first one's pretty obvious. So, oh, and if you guys are playing on an emulator like I am, playing this on an emulator, I advise that before you go into the ring, you actually save it. You use the save thing, because if you don't, and if you lose, I didn't want to have to keep coming back to it. So I saved it before I went into the ring. So just a little tip for you guys. If you're playing it on the regular Sega Genesis, you're just gonna have to beat it on the first shot, or else you're gonna have to find more rings, or more of those big rings to enter the secret stages or special stages. Yeah, pretty much doing the same thing. Gonna get the third one. That part pisses me off. It's too much moving around. Honestly, anyone ever get sickness of this? Like motion sickness because of moves? I mean, I don't, but damn, moving around and stuff. There's some parts that actually goes kind of slow because my thingy's all tweaking out and shit. Alright, you got the third one, you got the purple one. Or magenta or pink or whatever the hell that color is. This happens to be one of like my all-time favorite Sonic games. Just a little side note there. One of the best ones. Well, at least I think. I mean, I don't know why people say that once Sonic got into the 3D stuff, like, it all got messed up. I actually like some of the games. I have a whole bunch of Sonic games. This is just one of my favorite ones. Sonic Adventure 2 Battle. That was a good game. I like that game. Especially like playing with the Chows. I'm gonna go down. Sonic Adventure, the first one, it was okay, but the Chow Garden wasn't as good. And the graphics were kind of weird. Every time you talked weird. I used to get the fourth one. This one, as a kid, always pissed me off. I almost never beat it. But now it's pretty easy. This part was the part that would always kill me. This part that's coming up. But it's basically all the same thing. This part right here would always kill me as a kid. I would always bounce me back and start going out of control. And then I'd lose. I was going to say die. If you don't die, you'd lose. Because then you get more chances. But if you actually do it like the way I'm doing it, you're pretty sure you could get them all. So on this part, there's a whole bunch of blue ones. It might look intimidating, like you might want to just go and get all of them at the same time. But you should actually go along the outside layer. If you go around all the outside, you'll get the ones that are inside. Like they turn into rings. And then, yeah, you got the 4K as some of the blue one. Damn, this game's going fast. So, those little blocks are a piece of crap too. That bubble, it always, every time I press the button to make it do the action, I always forget that it does a double bounce. So I end up killing the enemy, and then I almost fall off the side because I think that only does one. That bubble pissed me off. Although it's good for underwater stages. And oh my god, I hate underwater stages. Which happens to be the next stage. On that one, you just keep running to the front, keep pressing forward. Eggman over there in the background. This is pretty easy. If you have the fire shield, it's probably the best thing you should get. Because you won't even get hit by those things that he shoots at you. The fire stuff. The fireballs. They won't even hit you if you have the fire shield. They'll go right through you. So you could just stand under them and kill them like I did. Oh, look at Knuckles' shoes. Yeah, it's supposed to be green, not that yellow color. Mustard poop. And then here's where we're going to finish off getting the rest of them. I mean in this stage, not in this act. We're going to finish off in Act 2. By Act 2, by the end of the level, you guys are going to be Super Sonic, hopefully. If you do it the way I'm doing it. It's pretty easy to get. Heck, man, it's probably like, what the hell already? You guys are building on the second level. It's like, damn you, Sonic. Sonic tops Mario. Mario's a good-ass game, too. I love Mario, but Sonic, my favorite character probably ever. So here's the part where I mentioned you need tails. Just because Sonic can't reach up there. Or at least I haven't found a way to get up there. So you get tails, you go up there, and there's another ring. Other than that, I'm not sure how the hell you're supposed to get that. I mean, other than using tails. So that's why, if you're going to play Sonic alone, yeah, I don't know how to get up there. Unless you have an electric shield. But with all that damn water around, you might lose it pretty fast. And this one's pretty easy, too. Actually, the hardest ones are probably like the one we just passed, or the last one, I don't remember. But this one's pretty easy. A little corner each. And then we get the white Chaos Emerald. Well, it looks gray in this one, but it's actually white. The 2 more emeralds on each side and Super Sonic. Oh. Right there. Oh, these fans piss me off too. There's this one part where you could actually go on a fan and then it takes you to like some secret thing, but I can never reach it. I'll tell you guys when it pops up, but it pisses me off. I might have to edit this video just for the time's sake, so you might notice a few changes, but it's basically. So this, I try to get through them fast just for the time's sake, but I end up getting hit a lot. Oh well, at least I don't die. This spot's pretty easy too, to hit him from under. Oh, if you hit in case you didn't know, if you hit those thingies, if you hit that little stand thing when it's spinning, it might land on the floor and it might make one of those boxes pop up. See, I just got the 10 rings. Not sure why it matters now, other than for the points, but got pretty low points right now. But if I would have done this, where I was actually trying to not do it fast, not a speed thing, I would have had a pretty good score. Well, what the hell? Found a glitch. I wouldn't push me right through the blocks. See, those fans, like in that part, just right there. I always thought you could go through those blue tunnels. Cause I remember when I was a kid, being able to go through some of them, but I guess I was wrong. There's another part where you need tails. I mean, you could go through those little things, but it was annoying and it'd take forever. So I just used tails. Plug in your second controller and take control of that little bastard. Damn it, can't get up there. Alright, there we go. So we go. Start going to the right. Well, if you would have taken the other way, it would have took you directly up. But since I went this way, see, there's a spot right there on the right. If you guys missed it, there's a spot there on the right that you could go into. I'm not really sure what the hell's in there. I've never been in there. Goes to the back. There's another place that's exactly the same as this one, except there's not going to be the invincibility thing. There's going to be an Eggman box, and I think that might be the first time you see the Eggman box in this game. But don't get those; they're bad. Those kill you. Well, they don't kill you; they hurt you. Those are bad, bad eggs, rotten eggs. Don't get them. Boo. Shoo. Yeah, see these little. Oh man, those are annoying. And then underwater, Tails can't carry you because I don't know, he just gets tired. He can't carry you underwater. So there's the other one. This one also as a kid would piss me off. I didn't really understand how the hell you're supposed to get it, because I would always get these 4 right there, and it would be kind of hard to jump over them. So you have to get 2 at a time. You just get 2 sides. I mean, it takes a little longer, but you should get through it. Once again, you should get all the rings. It gives you extra continues. It gives you extra bunch of points and stuff. But just for the time's sake, I'm not going to get them. Or else I would have got them. Got me a few extra continues. And a good score. But oh well. And if you're playing as Knuckles, you could get them the exact same way. So it doesn't really matter who you pick. It's just, I think Knuckles has a little variation in the stages though. They might be a little different. But like in those places where you need to use Tails, you don't even have to use them. You can just climb up there, which makes it cool for him. And Tails, he can just fly everywhere. I'm pretty sure his is the same as Sonic's. I don't really play as them, so I wouldn't be able to know. Although I did beat it with Knuckles the other day. Beat the whole game and I got all the Chaos Emeralds and everything. And I'm doing it with Tails now, and Tails apparently does not have a super form in this game, which sucks. It just says you got the Chaos Emeralds and say you can now be Super Tails. it just says you got all the Chaos Emeralds, or Tails got all the Chaos Emeralds. As in Sonic, it says you got all the Chaos Emeralds, and then it says you can now be Super Sonic, or Sonic can now be Super Sonic. But with Tails, yeah, he can't be Super Tails. I don't know why. He should be able to. Oh, and that part that we just passed right now, that was the where I was talking about the Eggman thing. Don't go down there. There's a whole bunch of spikes and Eggman, and you don't need all that crap. So we're getting close to the last big ring, you guys. You're gonna need Tails for this because it's right up there, and you can't seem to reach it with this guy unless you have the electric shield to do the double jump. But I don't have it. So yeah, you use Tails. You go up there, and there it is. Getting the last emerald. This actually happens to be a pretty easy one too. Y'all, as long as you don't go like you go bounce around like an idiot, just get the one from the side. See there? Get the ones in the corner. Forget that middle one. Just leave it there. Because if you don't, they're gonna end up turning. They don't change at all. They just change to red. And if you touch them, you lose your game. So that's no fun. Oh, and these last four ones. The last four, always the last four I can't find. But I'll find them. Don't worry. There they are. Got them. Sonic got all Chaos Emeralds. Yes, we did it. Now Sonic can be Super Sonic. See, but if you did that with Tails, they wouldn't have said, now Tails could be Super Tails. It just says, you got all the Chaos Emeralds. So yeah, to be Super Sonic, you need to get at least 50 rings. Once you have 50, you could actually do it. Then all you have to do is jump, or press a jump twice, and there you go. You got your super form. Well, I can't do it right now because I have the bubble shield, so I have to get rid of it. There you go. So now there you go. Ah, crap. Bonus stages. I was trying to avoid these just for the time. Hey, look, I got a fire shield. Useless. Don't even have it anymore. So you press jump twice. And there you go, Super Sonic. Let him suck you up in the thing. Just stand there. Look at Eggman's face. He didn't even know what the hell happened. He's like, what the? Yes, Sonic being cool. So see, it drops your rings though. So you gotta be careful with that. Once you lose all your rings that you have when you're Super Sonic, once you lose all your rings, you go to 0. So you better go get a freaking at least one ring fast. So I'm just gonna show you a little gameplay for Super Sonic. And if you end up finding another one of those special ring stages, if you go in there, it gives you extra 50 rings. And you notice how when you looks up, it doesn't change. Like the sprite is the same as Super Sonic. I mean regular Sonic, just yellow and flashing. I don't know why they did that. I don't like that. They should have just left. They should have made a Super Sonic version of that looking up. And I always had a problem with regular Sonic when he ducks down and he like puts his hands over his head. I never really liked that. Why Tails' duck down is freaking cool. He's like looking to the side or something. But Sonic's looks retarded. I don't like it. Sonic's looks stupid. I don't like it. Oh, probably the best combination you could have. Super Sonic with the electric shield. You don't even have to look for those rings. They come right at you. So when you turn Super Sonic, make sure to get an electric shield. That's like the best thing you could have. And just to show you, Super Sonic can't die by enemies, and he breaks through everything, but he could get squished. And gets squished, and Super Sonic's game is over. So yeah, you guys, thanks for watching. That was it, just to get how to get the Super Emeralds, how to get the emeralds. I mean, now next time I'm gonna show you guys how to get the Super Emeralds. So till then, see you guys, and subscribe if you want to see the other part.